distinguished guests, dear friends, good morning. In Chinese culture, we believe spring is a season of healing when illness retreats. So first, I would like to welcome all of you to visit our embassy in the season of vigor and experience the traditional Chinese medicine and culture. Traditional Chinese medicine, TCM, has a rich history spanning over thousands of years. In it, you can not only learn about how the Chinese people have treated diseases and strengthened the body since ancient times, but also get a glimpse into Chinese philosophy. It is a gem of ancient Chinese sciences, a key to Chinese civilization, and also a source of inspiration for addressing the challenges of our times. Through innovation and inclusiveness, the TCM culture has made valuable contributions to human health. Legend has it that Shen Nong, the father of TCM, who lived over 5,000 years ago, tasted hundreds of herbs and encountered 72 poisons a day just to test their medicinal value. Throughout history, Chinese physicians have put life first and advanced TCM with compassion for the people. Today, we have over 13,000 ancient classes on TCM and over 18,000 varieties of TCM drug materials, which have helped the Chinese nation navigate through plagues one after another and offered China's solution for conquering diseases facing mankind. When Chinese navigator Zheng He led fleets to embark on 7 overseas voyages more than 600 years ago, the ships were loaded not with firearms, but herbs and midwives. When Plasmodium falciparum that causes malaria developed resistance to quinine in the 1960s, Chinese scientist Zhu Youyu extracted artemisinin from Chinese herbs, which has saved millions of lives ever since. During the COVID-19 pandemic, TCM treatments proved effective on over 90% of the patients, contributing China's wisdom to the global anti-epidemic response. Today, TCM is practiced in more than 190 countries and regions. Chinese massage, cupping, and moxibustion therapies are being embraced by more and more people. Innovative Chinese herbal teas and other health products keep emerging. The ancient treasure of China is brimming with vitality in the new era and becoming a popular health choice around the world. Emphasizing addressing both the symptoms and root causes and strengthening the foundation while nourishing the source, TCM offers useful references to moving beyond terror and trade. TCM holds that to treat a disease, it is crucial to identify its root causes, face the problem squarely, and take the right medicine, instead of only tackling the symptoms or even imposing prescriptions on others for one's own illness. Likewise, the main reason why global growth has hit a bottleneck is because it lacks momentum. So instead of fighting over the existing turf, a wise solution will be making the pie bigger from a long-term perspective. Also, in TCM theory, pain means the flow of blood is not smooth. Globalization, connectivity, and complementary advantages are the foundation of global prosperity over the past decades. And the path countries must take to achieve sustained common development. Weaponizing interdependence will only cause self-isolation and backfire, and terror barriers will clog the flow of international trade and devastate the health of world economy. I believe many of you are familiar with how the smooth Holy Terror Act ultimately escalated the Great Depression. Tributaries will dry up when there is no water in the main river. If global industrial and supply chains are blocked, countries will face a supply shortage and soaring prices, which would eventually hurt everyone's well-being. The fundamental way out is to ensure the smooth flow of world economy so as to keep it robust and vibrant. Valuing internal harmony through the balance between yin and yang, TCM provides the right mindset for Chinese and American people to enhance mutual understanding and seek common ground while preserving differences. TCM believes that any illness is rooted in the discord between yin and yang. So maintaining health is about preserving the dynamic equilibrium in the body. Eastern civilizations uphold harmonious coexistence. A good TCM recipe usually combines many different ingredients which reinforce one another and create the best medical effect. Likewise, the Earth is big enough to accommodate both China and the United States. We should pursue peaceful coexistence rather than collide head-on and help each other succeed rather than caught in a lose-lose scenario. Both Chinese and American people wish for good health and a better future. TCM has served as a bond fostering exchanges between our people. During President Richard Nixon's visit to China in 1972, a surgery under acupuncture anesthesia amazed numerous Americans. Last month, American YouTuber iShowSuite live-streamed himself trying both diagnosis and acupuncture, and his headache went away after just 3 minutes. Currently, acupuncture is legally recognized in 47 American states and DC. Also, a growing number of American people are becoming fans of Tai Chi Chuan, Ba Guan Jing, and other traditional Chinese exercises. All these have forged close ties between our people, which should not be cut off. Dear friends, as an ancient Chinese saying goes, the greatest physicians save a country, the second greatest save individual. The Chinese civilization advocates promoting the common good of the entire world and benefiting each human being. China firmly opposes tariff or trade of anything. This is not only to safeguard our own national interests and dignity, but also to champion the international economic and trade order, international fairness and justice. If any country insists on imposing tariff war or trade war on us, we will definitely face it fearlessly and take resolute countermeasures. As the international economic and trade landscape is being rattled, the China International Consumer Products Expo and the Canton Fair, which opened earlier this month, saw the number of participating brands and businesses hit a new high. And projects with a total investment of over $32 billion were signed during the 2025 Global Industrial Investment Promotion Conference for the Hainan Free Trade Port. In the first quarter, China's GDP grew 5.4% year-over-year, ranking among the top in major economies. The total value of China's imports and exports in the period set a new record high, among which countries participating in the Belt and Road Initiative accounted for more than 50%. All these have testified to the strong resilience and bright prospects of the Chinese economy. Ladies and gentlemen, in a world fraught with instabilities and uncertainties, China remains a huge market with the greatest potentials, a major engine of global growth, and an ideal destination for foreign investments. China's development will continue to be an opportunity for the whole world. We will continue to open rather than close our doors, empower the world rather than focus solely on self-interest, and bring more stability and certainty to the world with our high-quality governance and high standards of government. Time has proven and will continue to prove how far China's recipe will go. Thank you very much.
Let's welcome.
President Xiaoming, guests, dear guests and friends, good afternoon. Welcome to our embassy in the season of the warm spring and loving flowers. It is my great pleasure to celebrate the 16th United Nations Chinese Language Day. So all the International Chinese Day, with all the Chinese educators, learners, and people who love the Chinese culture and its language. The celebration also opens a window to showcase the unique charm of the Chinese history and culture. The theme of this year's International Chinese Day, the Chinese language, a gift across time and space, presents us with the rare opportunity to reflect on the story of the Chinese language, what gifts it will bring to us, all when we acquire the language. Here is how I would interpret it. The Chinese language is a gift for inheriting civilization. Chinese is one of the oldest and most beautiful languages in the world, and one of the 6 official languages of the United Nations, not only recording the 5,000-year-long history of China, but also containing an indispensable part of all civilization, human civilization. So, by learning Chinese, you have actually given yourself the opportunity to experience the infinite charm of the Chinese language and the key to unlocking the treasures of Chinese culture. Here is an example of the Tang and Feng poetry, a treasure of the Chinese culture. It's like 床前明月光，疑是地上霜. It means the bright moon in front of the bed, suspected to be the frost on the ground, constructs spatial hierarchy and visual transformation with only 10 Chinese characters. And Chinese language is a gift for inspiring wisdom. The uniqueness of the Chinese language lies also in its ability to condense wisdom and philosophy into each character. Many of Confucius' ideas are expressed with very short sentences, like 己所不欲，勿施于人. That means, do not impose on others what you yourself do not desire. 君子和而不同. A gentleman gets along with others, well, does not necessarily agree with them. So although it's quite short, they have contributed to China's foreign policy even in today's world and impacted generations of the Chinese people. Chinese language conveys the true spirit of multilateralism through the concept of building a community with a shared future for mankind and the three major global initiatives. China has provided a Chinese solution to address global challenges and is committed to injecting stability into a turbulent and intertwined world. The Chinese language is a gift for building friendship. The true value of a language lies not only in conveying information, but also in building friendship. Encouraged by President Xi Jinping's invitation to 50,000 young Americans to China for exchange and study in the next 5 years to enhance mutual understanding. Last year, over 16,000 American youth from 50 states and Washington, D.C. visited China's 28 provinces and municipalities. So most of them are Chinese learners or Chinese enthusiasts. They experienced China firsthand, tasting its delicacies, appreciating its 5,000 years of civilization, and developed a friendship with the local people. The great friendship between the Chinese people and American people has always and will continue to contribute to the development of the bilateral relationship between our two countries and enhance the stability of the whole world. And during this year's celebration, we also provide you with unique chances to experience Chinese traditional medicines, wisdom, and learn the ways of wellness. You can talk with experts from China and observe a hands-on demonstration of acupuncture, ear seedings, and Tai Chi moves, and taste the herbal teas. So learning Chinese does not mean just learning the language itself. Rather, it means learning more about the Chinese culture and better understanding the Chinese people. The China-U.S. relationship is again at a new important juncture, and it requires more support of cultural and educational exchange than ever. As the Chinese saying goes, the whole year's work depends on a good start in spring. I hope you will all take the International Chinese Day as a new start to take full advantage of the Chinese language as a gift that transcends time and space. Try to teach or learn Chinese well, learn all about the Chinese culture, use the Chinese language as a bridge to enhance understanding and work together to create a more harmonious and beautiful world. The Chinese Embassy will spare no effort to build bridges of communication, understanding, and mutual learning. Together with you, we are looking forward to promoting mutual understanding, developing stronger partnerships, advocating and collaborating for a better future of China, the U.S., and the world. Enjoy the International Chinese Day, and I wish you all a wonderful time.